Hi, friends. Hi, Zero. Hi, Liam. Hi, everybody else. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, my camera is pointing into the abyss. We love that for me. I came downstairs, actually, and my camera was, like, omega crooked, so I kind of forgot to see what was going on with that. I made it less crooked. Anyway, hi, welcome back. First stream of 2025, I think, which is horrendous and amazing. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, we have some Blasphemous 2 going on. I'm really excited about it. I haven't been able to play for a little bit because I ran out of some crucial heart medication and have been very tired. But I just couldn't resist the siren call of Blasphemous 2 any longer, so we're back. Also, thank you to everybody who hung out with us on Sunday. I did a collab stream with Chrono, and we played World of Warcraft for the first time. Well, not my first time, but his first time. And it was really cool. We had a lot of fun. Hi, Tyler! So yeah, I'm happy to be back streaming. And we'll sort out the medication thing. It'll be fine. In the meantime, let me switch over to the game. I'm already in love with the music, still, always, forever. I believe we were on a quest. The biggest WoW streamer drama happened? I completely missed that. That's funny. I'm not in the loop about most game things anyway, but I did watch The Sims is going to be celebrating 25 years of there being Sims games. And they had a premiere, they premiered a video on YouTube today that was like, oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate with some new shirts and clothes for your characters, some lighting for the mobile game, and a 25-hour live stream. It was the most disappointing. I don't know. I actually watched the live chat while that premiered, and man, nobody was excited. I think because they framed it as 25 years of The Sims, people were kind of hoping that they would get more nostalgia stuff from the early games instead of just add-ons for Sims 4, because Sims 4 is not 25 years old. They are releasing some sort of stuff pack for Sims 4 that has some items from the original games. Happy birthday, here's a gift certificate to the gas station is exactly the vibes. They did have, and they really didn't touch on this at all. They said that they were going to have a, what's the cheat code for more money in Sims? It starts with an M. Motherload, thank you. They had a Motherload event for later in February after the 25-hour live stream, which to me says sale. But if they're not going to talk about it at all, I think it's going to be a shitty sale. So I know it's ingrained in my brain as well. It's just streamer brain rot is real. My brain secretary, when she gets flustered, she's really good about getting the first letter of a word that I need, and she stands there next to the filing cabinet and all the words that I know, and she's like, it's in this M drawer, and you're like, thank you. could you look? She does her best. That was a visual that my mom used to use a lot, of talking about her little brain secretary. I don't know how we came up with that. It was definitely a conversation between the two of us where that came up. But she had the same problem where her brain secretary would just kind of pull a word from the correct drawer, but it was the wrong word. So she would talk about candles and what flavor they were. And I was like, Mom, you're not eating the candles. That's what scent they have. But her brain knew that it was somewhere in that category, you know? Her little secretary was a little more confused. You got gas station gift certificates when I turned 16? Okay, I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm sorry, what? As in, like, you can buy stuff from the gas station inside, or like for fuel? Like, what is the... I have a high heart rate notification in case anybody was curious. My heart rate has been over 100 beats per minute while I've been inactive. Did you know that if you stop taking beta blockers and you have an irregular heart rhythm, sometimes your heart is upset about it? Cheaply gas, but yes, pay inside with them. I suppose that hits different if you just got your license. I mean, gas is expensive, right? Like, I will say, so for the first few years that I lived in Tennessee, when I was driving my grandparents around full time, they paid for all of my gas. So like my grandma just basically gave me one of her credit cards and was like, anytime you need to fill up on gas, just put it on this. So eating candles, it's the next logical step after eating napkins, obviously. Just eat anything that's on the table at a fine dining establishment. If you could eat the flowers too. My grandma did actually make me eat a tiger lily one time. We will eventually play the game, I promise. My brain secretary went on furlough when I got COVID and never came back. Oh. How long ago was that? How long have you just been on, like, autopilot over there? Do we need to send help? Also, I got some bad news, personally. I'm saying that with a kind of a smile on my face because I don't know how to process the information yet. We'll talk about it at some point, maybe. But anyway, I'm curing myself with an agave lemonade the size of my head. If anybody has been a very, very long-term follower of me on Instagram, I did a series called Panera Monday, and I used to go to Panera every Monday in 2020. And I would always get an agave lemonade the size of my head because it's really good. So that's my cool story. Fuck, I love this music so much. Table cloths, let's go. Now see, that's the problem. If you go to a fancy enough restaurant, they give you cloth napkins, and Napkin Eater just never really got that advanced. You had to go to more of like a... I know you're not somebody who lives in the States, but you'd have to go to more of like an Olive Garden, TGI Fridays, like chain restaurant, where like people from the middle of the country go to celebrate dates and events. Just over a year ago, my memory never quite recovered. Well, that sucks. I will say, my memory is pretty hit or miss in general. And apparently it's due to trauma. Let's go! My brain dissociates so hard that it just, like, puts reality in a box that it can never find again. So that's exciting for me. It is one reason that I really like journaling, and one reason that I was okay with, like, letting myself spend a shit ton of money on stationery in October, because writing shit down is genuinely helpful for stuff that you want to remember. And I guess for stuff that you don't want to remember. We've been looking for a fucking bile flask for, like, since last year. Since the end of 2024. Since 2 weeks ago. If anybody knows where the fuck to find a bile flask, I would really appreciate it. That's a legitimate snickerdoodle question. Let me pin my snickerdoodle thing for people who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's pin it. Oh, till the end of stream. We did do a lot of backtracking and went to a bunch of rooms that had this little marker on them, the like dark gray person marker. And that marker why do I sometimes get a ping like very, very late? Also, 0 congrats on the first. I'm sorry I forgot to congratulate you. But these little gray people are my marker for come back here when you're a better person. Stuff that I just didn't want to do and I left and came back to. And I did. I came back to a lot of that. And I still didn't find any fucking bile flasks. Found 3 bosses though, in case anybody was curious. We have enough bosses to float us till 2026. And yes, thank you. I will... Yeah, you're right. I'd say the first... Well, I'd even be fine with today being the cutoff. Right? You get the first 2 weeks of the new year, and then, like, no. I will say, for nostalgia purposes, I wouldn't mind a writing checks joke. Because I feel like nobody actually writes checks anymore. And so that joke is just kind of dying out, which just makes it funnier. Damn, everything is blocked or a boss. I don't love this for me. I don't love this for me. I don't think we can do anything over here, and I think we just couldn't mark it because there's already a marker on here. Why the fuck do you write checks, Tyler? Oh, I was gonna try and travel there. Hold on. Oh, you can't travel between them. You can just travel to the city. I forgot. Okay, so wait. Okay. So I did get paid in checks when I was working at the church in Tennessee. I played piano for them. That was like my side job. And for the longest time they wrote me checks. But my bank, you can just take a picture of the check from your phone and deposit it. I have not been to a bank, so do I care if I tell people which bank I use? I probably shouldn't. So my bank though, I've been with them since, I don't know, a while. Quill, hi! I've never set foot inside a branch of the bank that I bank with. I signed up in college online. I deposit all of my checks online. I have occasionally gone through the drive-thru to get cash out, like maybe twice. Or no, to deposit cash. My housekeeper doesn't do any digital things, and my office landlord doesn't either. Tyler, I'm gonna need you to find better people. Tried the photo thing, but because it's in foreign funds, I have to go in. Oh my gosh. Everything about y'all's lives is miserable. I hate it for you. Can you guys fix that for me? Because I don't like it. I want you to fix it so that I don't have to think about it. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I still need a 3rd bile flask. Okay, I wanted to go there though, not back out. But yeah, it's been more than a decade and I've never set foot inside. Can we fall down here? I mean, I know we can fall down here. No, there's not like a secret. We can walk on ice now. That's pretty exciting. Oh, I have the wrong fucking weapon now. Gross. I forgot that they explode. Did I get cold feet? Honest to goodness, I do actually have. Fuck off. My feet are actually freezing. Yeah, you can take your own tomato. Thank you for taking care of your own bad jokes. Let's go! You need to go change your bank card? Uh-oh. Oh, right. I don't know how to hop over there because I'm not a fucking kangaroo, so that's why there's a question mark. Got it, got it. yeah, I can't go up and I can't... Okay, yeah. And I can't mark that this is fucking locked. Too short for everything. Gosh damn. Any bile flasks in the game? Well, this is interesting. This is a oh! There is this whole ass area. Okay. There's a whole area that we were avoiding because it was too difficult. Like, the enemies were just too difficult. And it may still be too difficult now, to be honest. But it's worth a try. You're not who I wanted. Hey! I went the wrong fucking way. Who's surprised? I am shocked that we grabbed the wall there. In Blasphemous 1, we definitely would have fallen. Nope. You're not killing me today. Gross. The snow area, yeah. With the flying napkins. Wow, I have four high heart rate notifications. I should probably be on a beta blocker. Did you know? Did you know? It's fine. So the problem with telling my heart to chill is that A, it belongs to me and we're very disobedient. And B, it also just likes to drop to like 40 beats a minute sometimes. Which, as you can imagine, is unhelpful. Okay. Yeah. It, if it does obey, it obeys too hard. You know? Will you fucking stand? I just want to jump. Sheesh. I know we've tried this, but we're gonna try it again. Ugh, we're just too short. We're just too short. Don't think we have anything new for Rosary Mommy. I guess we could just check while we're here. So, like, if you were asking my heart like it was a genie, you would need it to be like, hey, could you please return to 65 beats per minute? And just chill there. Okay. Thanks, Rosary Mommy. Okay, if this is too hard, I am gonna just have to stop and look for a bile flask. We'll have to do some Googling, even though Google is difficult to use these days. Yes, I have... So tachycardia does, and bradycardia does the opposite. I have inappropriate sinus tachycardia, which should make it go up most of the time. But also sometimes my heart just gets tired. Basically, my brain and my heart are having a really bad marital spat. Exercise, specifically cardio, is the best form of like couples therapy for your brain and your heart to get them talking together again. So that's why I'm working up the number of days that I go to the gym just to be on the treadmill. I go once a week for personal training, but that's strength training. The cardio I can do on my own, obviously. Fuck off. Why are you so tanky? Damn, son. Yeah, so what happened is that I haven't had any doctors since I moved to Cincinnati more than, like, a little over a year ago. Because I tried to apply for Medicaid and they were, like, really fucking mean about it, the first person that I talked to. I have reapplied this year and got accepted and had a much nicer experience. But it took until like 2 days ago to get my fucking insurance card. Even though I started all of this in November. So it's a little frustrating. But anyway, now that I have an insurance card, they basically like pre-assign you a primary care provider. So I have to call and get that switched to the person that I want to see. And then I have to set up an appointment with the primary care provider and go do that. And then the primary care provider can refer me to a cardiologist in the area. And then the cardiologist can write me a prescription. So it's gonna be a minute. I don't really want to go down there and fight an extra dude, but we're doing better than we have before. This is definitely the furthest we've ever made it over here. I'll soon be able to walk. Pissed Nay off the other night by calling her mommy. You've got to stop fucking with the YouTube mods, Quill. Honest to goodness, I will not be able to save you. The med situation. Did you call her mommy or someone in the game? I'm sure you called Nay mommy. At least you didn't call her Nay Nay, because I have RIP blocked that whole ass person from YouTube chat who called her Nay Nay. I would love to walk 26 miles while lifting a car, yeah. That sounds pretty neat, actually. Ooh. What is your execution? I'm trying to. Thank you. Gross! Ew! Hi, Quaints! That's a cute emote. How are you? We're making progress. We're looking for a third bile flask in this game. It's going very badly. But this is obviously the farthest that we've made it in the, like, Christmas area, so cool. Ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? I can't go any further because I can't jump uppies? I'm not tall enough? Arwen, hi! No! Are you kidding me that we made it all the way here and we can't? We need uppies? Every road is blocked because we're too short. I was discussing this with somebody the other day that, like, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm gonna meet somebody, like somebody that I've known from the internet but I've never met them in person, one of the oh my gosh. One of the first things I need to know before we meet is how tall they are. I don't care how tall a person is, but my brain needs to be able to, like, mentally prepare. Am I going to be looking up here when we're having a conversation or down here? Like, what's happening? Someone told Nay good luck taking care of us hooligans. We started saying what term we prefer to be called, such as Silly Billy or Goofy Goober. Nay said that people refer to her as a mom. Okay, well, she did a little bit of walk right into that. Thread, hi! Yes, we did, in fact. Oh, first of all, pop of the morning to ya. Second of all, yes, we made it here and now we cannot. And I am upsetty. Holy shit. Ah! I am upsetty spaghetti about it. You're so offended by the height thing? Why? Again, I don't care, like, what height somebody is. I just, like, my brain, in terms of, like, preparing to meet somebody, I need to know. Because, like, you think of people as, like, what, like, you have a predetermined like height for people in your head, right? Kind of like if you're reading a book and you kind of visualize what the characters are gonna look like. And so like, I don't know, it's really difficult for me to not know. Stop whipping me, piece of shit. Okay, thank you. I think we're gonna take the low road today. No, we're not, because I don't think we can get back up from the low road. Oh, is that an inn? Is that a building we can go in? Hold on. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? All heights are good heights. I just need your height to match up in reality with what's in my brain. I am also like 5'7", Arwen. I will tell you that I on every piece of paper that I had for the longest time, I said 5'6", and then I actually got measured by a doctor, and they were like 5'7", and I don't remember if I was just like standing extra straight that day or what, but I'm going with 5'7". See, I don't want to meet people I met online because I'm tall, and see. Right, so but if you just said to me, I'm tall, then like once we meet, I'm like, oh, okay, my brain has correctly like identified what direction. We'll say 6 foot, then show up 6'5". Yeah, Quill probably would lie, let's be honest. Holy shit, there's a whole world down here, y'all. Oh, interesting. What is this? Oh, what? I'm not saying the heights are bad. I'm saying that I need them to be accurate. I don't know if that was helpful or not. I'm gonna guess not, actually. Well, I guessed wrong. Who knew? Well, we're too short to go up there. So, I've got to know, what's wrong with knowing people's heights before you meet them? If you're doing no judging. Jeez. Alright, calm your tits. No, that is true. It's like a forever meme. Oh my gosh. Holy, okay, we're gonna die so bad. We died. Surprise. You're 5'9" with 3-inch inserts in your shoes to make you 6 foot. Man, I remember Zoodle was asking people's heights in chat one time, and I had just arrived in chat, and he was like, Rachel, how tall are you? And I was like, ah. And so I panicked and said 5'7", and he was like, not in freedom units. I was like, oh no. So I had to go panic and put it in, you know, not freedom units. Knowing is judging? It is absolutely not. Knowing is just preparing. Because my brain might think that you're extra tall, and then what if I do judge you for being shorter? But what if I assume that you're short, and then I find out that you're tall, and then I get judgy for that? I do less judging if I know in advance, is what I'm trying to say. That thing is health for days. Yeah, honestly, I'm scared. I thought we weren't prepared to be here, and we are definitely not prepared to be down from here. What if we just ran? What if we just ran? Don't you put fucking judgy ass words in my mouth. I'll put smacky ass words in your face. Doesn't make any sense. Actually, what if we went the other way? Ow! Oh, there's a door. I'm stupid. I was trying to run through that. I was watching him and not where I was going. Okay, well, so this way's locked. That sucks ass. I didn't say I'm not a judgmental person. We spent an entire stream judging people for their adult hobbies, and not adult in a sex way, just like adult as in grown up. We spent a whole last stream making fun of people. By the way, we added to the list. Tyler suggested adding a red flag hobby. People who collect matching cookware, like all red pots, pans, coffee canisters from the same line. Okay, he can put a picture in the Discord. But so that's been added to the list of red flag hobbies. Although collecting in general is just not my jam. And then Chrono and I were talking because he was trying to figure out what my favorite color was. And I was trying to describe that it's this really specific shade of purple, but it's much easier to just say that my favorite color is pink because I don't like most purples. And then we were like, you know who we really want to judge are purple people. Hi! Funko Pop's 100%. We're updating the emo set. Hold on. You now have cat attack. Let's go. Having an aesthetic kitchen is one thing. It was the people who had all of the red Le Creuset line. You're gonna have to see the picture. It was like 40 pieces in the exact same color. I am smacking his face. I was wondering what that was related to, and my brain couldn't connect the dots, but that's because I'm streaming. I'm sorry. That's a great emo. Thank you, Arwen. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, Quill. If you start putting judgy words in my mouth, I'm gonna cat attack. It's not okay. It's not sexy to get that many. Also, the color red. I'm gonna here to say I don't like the color red. I can't imagine having that many things in my. Now, coordinating is fun. Matching is immature. High up. I'm doing iffily, to be honest. Thank you. All right. Well, that was stupid. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, shocker. My opinions are biased because they're my opinions. Least favorite colors are red, orange, and yellow in order from least to most hated. Interesting. I like more oranges and yellows than I like reds, but I'm with you that there are a lot of oranges and yellows that I don't like. Red and black do belong in the bedroom, though? Okay. Do you also have like RGB lighting and no headboard? Tell me more! Man, that's another thing I got judgy about as Chrono and I were discussing. Like the fact that I have this genuinely cheap as fuck background, right? Like it's just a pegboard room divider situation with like some very cheap curtains on top and then some Christmas lights. It's here because behind it is a really disorganized basement. The gooner over here. And I just need to say, I don't like when people stream with their bed's in the background, especially if it's a twin bed and especially if it's has no headboard. I don't need to know that much about you. Fuck off. Are we even tall enough to get to this? Thank fuck we are. Oh. Help. Looking at Chris. See? Formerly Domo. I think Domo was the first one that I noticed. And maybe Mitch. I don't know what... Like, I honestly don't remember which one of them have headboards or not headboards. But I will say there is something... I think it was a Mitch stream when I realized it. And then I obviously noticed that, like, this was a theme in people that I watch. There's just something so unnecessarily intimate about knowing that you just like rolled out of that bed and I don't know what you did in that bed and then you came over here and streamed with it in the background. And also the lack of headboard is like so I'm not ever doing anything in that bed. which is your own business, and that's a weird thing to be judgy about, but like, I don't know, it's too much information that I didn't ask for. This is actually some real Prince of Persia shit. A little bit, yeah. Anyway, so I am a very judgy person. I'll accept that. Oh boy. Is this another fucking boss?
Shadowy dancer, gaze upon my ruined state.
I'm allowed to be a judgy bitch, Quill, and you're just gonna have to get over it.
The mud of
oh, is this Mud Mommy?
Where I feel neither heat nor bitter cold. Forever at the mercy
she was in
of
a pit.
Agony that ravages my numb body.
Remember we walked over the top of her hole? It was Hole Mommy, I guess. Mud Mommy, Hole Mommy.
You have carved a means of escape. Behold, as the clay folk rise from the mud to set me free.
I'm uncomfortable.
They will show me the path, and I will follow them without fear, as they are not but mine own prayers, made manifest in clay. They are to accompany me, and I must go with them.
Yeah, so Zero, it's like the whole, like there's a meme, right, of like what a bachelor pad looks like, right? And it's like this one oversized, very comfortable looking chair, right? Or just like a folding chair, and like a TV on the floor. And like, there's just kind of a understanding among women who are cursed to be straight that men who don't have headboards also probably don't have the rest of their lives together. Is that a terrible stereotype? Probably. I'm going to live by it anyway, though.
Hold but a
Get a fucking headboard.
And
Doesn't even have to be a fancy headboard. Just get a piece of fucking plywood and wrap a piece of fabric over it. You know what I mean? Even a piece of plywood is a step up. Oh, what am I going to restore the key? Oh, we get our mud key back. Let's go. Is that important for getting a bile flask? Dallas! Hi! Thank you for the 7 months! I hope you're doing well. Oh, I can't go any further. I was gonna go down and like traipse in the mud with Mud Mommy, but she won't let me. Rude. Maybe they don't have heads? I mean... What the fuck? Is that Mud Mommy?
My master. From thy whispers comes my will, my very being. Tell me, why do we move betwixt the shadows? Who is the one that hides their face from thou?
Getting over a cold? Oh my gosh, everybody I know has been sick recently. That's an exaggeration. I know a lot of people who have been sick recently, and I feel bad about it. It is reminding me that I should probably be more careful about masking when I do door dashing with my brother, because we're usually in a restaurant for like no time at all, and it just feels silly to like chuck a mask on for like popping in for like a second, but that could be the second that somebody coughs in your face, and I should probably just be more careful, especially since I'm without my beta blocker right now, and I can't afford my heart having a fucking COVID incident. To be fair, the times I didn't have a headboard were also when I was couch surfing, so I didn't have a bed. Yeah, so like, even if it doesn't mean that you're like your life is in shambles, as Zero's math is mathing, maybe you're just in a transitional period. It doesn't say it doesn't say stability. It doesn't say like I'm here to stay and, you know, I've figured out so much of my life that I have extra brain space to like care about the aesthetic of my home. You get judged because you have nice throw pillows and pretty art on the wall? Fuck yeah. No, I would judge you in the that's amazing way, not in the bad judging. Like, shit yeah, dog. We stan a man who cares about what his eyeballs see in his own space. I mean, you're not wrong, Quill. Tired at work today, so a happy hour glass of wine later will help. Nice. It's funny because, is it funny? Oh my gosh, we're definitely dying here. Oh, there's more of you! Where's the same one? I don't know. Oh, fuck. These guys are hard. Alright, well, I deserved that. I was discussing with Chrono that I a little bit miss drinking alcohol. Not a lot, not like it would ever entice me to like risk my heart for it. But like just like having a special beverage, I guess, is what I miss. Which is why I do like the Spindrift, like sparkling waters. That's kind of like my solution for it. But like just pouring a glass of something and having it be like a moment with yourself, I miss that element of like having a bottle of wine or whatever. Did we? Whoa. I got lost, sorry. Do you think maybe they'll ever give us this like double jump thing that we seem to be missing? Which hot sauce should you mix with your barbecue sauce? Regular smoky chipotle or chili garlic? I vote chili garlic, but I've been overruled already, so let's go. Run away from the scariest enemy that we've seen so far. No, thank you. Yeah, you suck, dude. Like, hits for more than half my health. Are you kidding? And then explodes at the end as if that weren't bad enough. Chili garlic, let's go! Streamer veto powers. I didn't know I had those. That's pretty exciting. I will use with caution. I won't. You know what we haven't seen in a minute is a bebe. Where are the bebes that need to be freed? Well, that was tricksy. Can I? I can. Please hold still while I murder you. Thank you. This, is not the most efficient thing we've ever done. Yo, Dallas, thank you for the gifty to Onion. I actually just got to watch some of Onion's stream yesterday. If you're not a knower, Onion occasionally does a little Twitch stream, so make sure to go support friendo the stream. But thank you for the gifty again. It turned out delicious. Let's go. What is this? Lump of gold. Okay, so that was locked. Okay, I love that they like unlocked this door and then immediately gave us another door to be locked. Fucking rude. Also, what was at the bottom that we didn't do? Oh, I see. Oh. Am I stupid? No, this was locked too. There was a gate. I understand now. Ooh, it unlocks a very hard to see green piece on the wall. I don't know that I love this mechanic, gonna be honest. But I do love a sit. Let's go! Okay, so speaking of random conversations that I've had recently, I need to know. I need to know. Don't answer what? I haven't even asked anything yet. Or did I say something else stupid? Do y'all describe yourselves as high, like, would you think of yourself as high maintenance in terms of, like, is it easy for your friends to, like, take care of you? You're gonna ask how tall you are. Also, how tall are you? In freedom units, please. You don't have to answer that one. You don't have to answer either of them. You don't have to do shit, turns out. Welcome to adulting, yo. Hey, I was saying that I would like some more weird NPCs over here.
The door before you is protected by no less than life and death. Dwell not upon the wretched face before you.
Do we have to commit a
It is no
murder?
more than the visage of a sinner, a criminal. But what was my crime? I search my memory, but I cannot find it. Perhaps this is all but the leavings of a fever dream. A cruel trick played by the shadows, which finds the light.
We do a lot of murder in this game. You need food and water. So, like,
have I been here? A prisoner
I asked this because it came up in conversation the other day.
Oh, we have forgotten it.
Where somebody commented that they asked me what they could do to be nice to me, because they were trying to tell me that I was a nice person or a nice friend or whatever, and it was making me want to gag. I don't know why, but I was just like, I don't want to hear it. But they asked me what they could do to be nice to me instead, and I didn't have a fucking answer. And I was like, uh-oh, am I high maintenance? Am I a fucking nuisance? Past remain ours that we've forgotten. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm half reading this and half talking.
Anonymous judge, put an end to my nightmare. Let the mortal edge rise.
I mean, I do want to get to this door.
Frozen on me neck.
Consider myself very low maintenance. I also consider my wife very low maintenance, part of what attracted us to each other. So I would have said previously,
Truth from my hands, it shall but find them empty.
that I was pretty low maintenance, because I feel like that's because I'm a pretty independent person. Like, I take care of myself. But I think the problem there is that I'm very good at taking care of myself-ish, and not very good at letting other people take care of me. So maybe it's not that I'm high maintenance, maybe I'm just a murderer. It opened a door we can't get to? Currently a house and dogs sitting. They left food and drinks for me, been fine. No, I mean, like, obviously we all just need food and water. We're just like, you know, I think the analogy that we're all just plants is a little bit off, but, you know, like, give me Panera and I'm fine. I don't know. I just, the person who said that was correct, that, like, it is annoying to try to be a friend to me, because I don't... I need to talk to you again?
Let the mortal edge rise and fall on me neck. No mercy.
I'm pretty disgusted by most forms of people trying to take care of me, I guess is what I'm gonna say. So maybe I'm picky, not high maintenance? I don't know. But it was I mean, I'm obviously taking this question to my next therapy session, but it was, like, really upsetting spaghetti to be like, oh no, yeah, you're right, most people are just, like, thrilled to get, you know, some text messages, some gifts. I meant, like, animated gifts, but also present gifts. I don't know. We spent a while, well, I spent a while online looking up how to take care of friends, and holy shit, the advice is bad. There are like no good articles about it. It's like, make sure that you're a good listener. Like, no shit, dog. No shit, no dog. Obviously you need to listen to your friends and you need to be there for them. But then it was like, oh yeah, start a podcast club with them, which is like a book club, but you listen to the same episode of a podcast and then you discuss it together as a group. I could not be less interested. Okay. Well, this is a fascinating room. Any bile flasks in here, though? Yeah, it was kind of annoying. And, like, I get that if you're writing the article on, like... So one of them was on, like, WebMD. I'm sure I found one on Reddit. But I was also looking at, like, Psychology Today's website. And I was like, bitch, I would have expected that you would have known... That you would have had something useful to say in Psychology Today. They have a really good therapist finder on their website. I love that this guy gets his own whole-ass marker on the map. And it's just a guillotine. Guillotine? That's horrific. How do we... What the... Where... Who the... What the... Where do we go? We're not tall enough to do the jumpies over there. Call him a bitch. Oh, man. I don't want to be stuck again. We just got here. Can I...
Let.
Yada, yada, yada. Okay, let me out. Let me murder this man so I can get out of here. Okay, well that's fucking jumpies that we don't have. And this is fucking locked. At start in 5, by the way. I think relationships ebb and flow. I think I have been high maintenance at times and friends have been high maintenance at times, but not usually always one or the other. Sorry, I read that one inside my head, but yeah, I'm thinking of it as high maintenance because the other person can't just say you're a nice person, and that won't do anything for me. There are a lot of times when like people do try to like throw a blanket solution at me of like, this is how you take care of friends from one of those like WebMDs things, and they like go to check it off and like yeet it at me, and I really reject it in a way that I don't notice other people doing, and maybe I'm just more vocal about the fact that I don't like generic forms of care. Yeah, it is condescending. It's I think part of it too is that because I've spent a lot of time in my life, like as an... Sorry, this has got like deep out of nowhere. I mean, it was deep to start with, but whatever. Because I've spent a lot of my life as an actual caretaker, I have a lot of experience tailoring the way that I care for somebody to something that would mean something to them. And I have a lot of empathy and a lot of intuition. And those are things that just come really easy for me. And maybe because of that, I'm also a lot more sensitive when I notice that somebody else isn't doing those things. And yeah, there's an element of disrespect, even if they're not trying to be disrespectful. He just whacked me. He like spanked me. I did not consent to that, son. Woo! So yeah, but like it was just a little disconcerting to like have somebody ask like, how can I take care of you as a friend, and like to not have an answer. I was like, well, that's great question. I don't necessarily feel like it's my job to answer it, I will say. Like, it's fine to expect your friends to do some level of experimenting on their own. I can't believe we actually killed one of those things. Let's go. But I am curious for myself. And part of the problem may be that I really like spending quality time with friends, and a lot of my friends are long distance, so that's a really hard thing for them to offer. No, and you're totally correct on that, Arwen. Like, I was explaining to this person that like my mom was really good at taking care of me. However, that's because we had like a routine of like however many things that worked for both of us, right? Like shopping was one of them. Like it just cured everything. Going to Panera, whatever. Like we had our set list of things that worked. Heil. We had our set list of things that worked, and so neither one of us had to put any effort into thinking about like a special caretaking thing. But my mom was very not empathetic as a person. She had really struggled to put herself in like somebody else's shoes. So like she would have been kind of a miserable caretaker for my grandparents, even though they were her parents, because she just didn't have that intuition. And like I get that. And I think it's really frustrating that like these articles that are out there, like if you wanted to learn, there's not like a website that you can go to like get good answers. Because again, I looked, I went on the freaking websites, and they were all like, "Oh, have you considered talking to your friends and hanging out with them in person?" I'm like, no shit, no shit, Sherlock. See, we went with a shit Sherlock and not a dog. Are you impressed? I've also read people on the internet, always 100% correct, that said people our age group with so many adults showering us with praise that general compliments just sound disrespectful to us. Oh, that's so interesting. The participation trophy thing, basically. Reading children's books. Honestly, that's genuinely not a bad idea. He fell with such confidence, where he was just like, I'm gonna land, and then like held the pose all the way down. Forget the give me the confidence of a white man, give me the confidence of the penitent one. You were always told you could have done better. I love a compliment. Yeah, I did have a lot of perfectionist adults in my life. I will say, like, when somebody genuinely gives me a compliment, I have never cried harder, I don't think, than when I was at a community college and there was a guidance counselor, and I was really doing badly in my classes because I was, like, dissociating from all of reality at the moment, because that's just how I cope with any amount of discomfort in my life. And he's like, you are so smart and so capable. And, like, this person didn't know me. Sorry for the ad break. But, like, this person didn't know me, but they were saying such things that like were so kind and so thoughtful, and they weren't generic compliments. And I went through an entire box of tissues in that man's office. I was so like, oh, this means so much. And he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I mean, like, he was really understanding about the whole thing. Actually, he was a really nice guy. But yes, a meaningful compliment, like, will touch my soul. But just the dog though, like just a generic you're a nice person. My other problem with that, and I did discuss this with the person that I was having the conversation with, saying that I'm a nice person puts me in a box of like you're an X person, and I can't with that. I'm having a personal moment. The doggo actually probably does think I'm a nice... Okay, well, that was stupid. The doggo probably does think I'm a nice person, and she's a little bit mistaken about that. I don't like having an X label on myself. That's related to, like, people at churches telling me that you're a mean person, you're a bad person, you're a nice person, you're a quiet person, you're a loud person. Like, just stop telling me who I am. I will be the judge of that, thank you. I don't know where to go, y'all. I think we're just kind of stuck. I think we're just kind of fucking stuck. Any secrets in the walls? But yeah, generic compliments are just as bad as any other kind of generic caretaking. Let's see how many more high heart rate notifications we have. My watch keeps going off, sorry. Shit. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the last hour. Which means, so what happens is if your heart rate has been elevated above 100 beats per minute for 10 minutes while you've been doing, or you haven't been like active, like running or something like that, the watch will alert you to that. So basically for the last hour, my heart has been having a little mentee bee. I think the key is specificity. Like if I say you're doing great, that means nothing. But if I say skirts, I think the amount of introspection you've done is very impressive and I've enjoyed this stream. Good job. It does hit different. Can confirm. I was there. Yes, specificity is a huge thing. I think it's just like effort in general with caretaking. We were talking about, so like one of my pet peeves that has always been a pet peeve is I'm just the kind of person who likes to plan stuff, right? Like I am very good at it, I'm very organized. So for birthdays in the family or for close friends or whatever, I'm most likely the one to take the lead and be like, hey, so-and-so's birthday is coming up in 2 months, let's start thinking about what we want to do. And then when we're like a month out, let's start planning what the food's going to be and where we're going to get it from, and let's make sure we have all our presents picked out, and let's make sure we have wrapping paper, right? Like I got the whole thing on lock. And then when it comes to my birthday, I don't have another person in my orbit who's like super good at planning. And so the question to me is often like, well, what do you want to do for your birthday? And like, holy shit, the nicest thing you could do for me is not make me pick. And then in this conversation we were having, I was like, but I know that I'm picky. So if you're not sure if I would want Panera or pizza, maybe just get fucking both. Though, did you know that you could just do that and then I get choices and then the rest of it just goes in the fridge and we all have a happy life and it shows that you cared and that you listened? But I don't know how to say all of that. I almost just walked right off the edge. So anyway, I don't know if that makes me high maintenance or just a bad communicator or both. Surely. I love that it's hitting both. I mean, I don't love that it's hitting both. That's going very badly for me, actually. Okay, we did it! Anyway. Maybe. Instead of getting stuck in Blasphemous 2 all the time, I could spend like 1 day of my week writing blog posts on actual ideas on how to be a caretaker. Onion! Hi! Yes, congrats on the gift sub. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you for being top lurker as always. I got to return the favor with Onion stream yesterday and it was delightful. Y'all, I don't know what to do or where to go. I guess we could go try a boss fight. That sounds terrible. Arwen, you are not wrong. I don't have another therapy appointment for a week, tragically. But yeah, it ties in really well with a lot of what we've been talking about like over the past year or so of like just learning to take care of myself. And part of that is also learning to like outsource some stuff, right? And not Like, I shouldn't have to make a list for everybody of how to take care of me. They can fucking figure that out. And if they can't, get fucked. Yeah, it was a really good... It'll be really good. I don't know who this boss was. Siebes! Let's go! Thank you for the lurk. I would love to be some background noise. What are you working on in Elden Ring? I mean, you don't have to tell me because you're lurking, but, you can tell me someday. Yeah, so I have a... Have we never gone this way? Am I stupid? Alright, we're gonna work on this. So yes, I use an app called Craft. It does not matter what app you use, your notes app is fine, whatever. But basically, before stream, I'll title it with... So like my next session is January 21st. So I'll write like January 1st or 21st. And I don't know what the subject's going to be yet, so I just leave that blank. And then yes, I just keep a running bullet point list of things that I want to talk about in therapy, because otherwise I forget, and then you get to therapy and you're like, and that's when the really deep shit comes up, and that's horrible. So I'd rather have like, notes of what to talk about. So yes, I always have notes, and that's honestly sometimes the only way that I can get to sleep at night. Like if you have one of those like really swirly thoughts that's just like it won't stop circling in your head, writing it down and saying to yourself, I will talk about this in therapy, is such a comfort. And like it helps my brain calm down, because I now have a trustworthy situation set up where I can trust that I will be dealing with this in the future. It is not going to get forgotten. It is not going to get overlooked. We're not going to dissociate from it for the rest of our lives. We're going to deal with our shit. So I don't always get to everything on the list because sometimes the list is really fucking long, but it is so helpful. And then while I'm having my therapy session, I will write notes, and I put those then at the bottom of that same like thing, so I can see what the issues were that I brought and what the resolution was. And then we start the whole fucking process over again. See, that's why I put it on my phone. Night, also hi Night. Because it's real hard to forget your phone, and it also syncs to my laptop, and I'm doing the therapy session on my laptop, so like, yeah, I am crazy organized. It is my best it is my best skill. Oh, some items will be beneficial for your build. Let's go. The deep shit is important, and there are times where like I have a bunch of stuff written down for therapy and I can't decide which one I actually want to talk about, so I just like I'll say them all out loud in the first like 5 minutes. I'll be like, here's what we got. And my therapist is so good at being like at finding the thing that's buried underneath all of those, so she will find the deep shit. Like there's no avoiding it. But sometimes I get there and I have nothing to talk about, and I just know this is going to be the session that's going to suck. We have a spell that I never use. Woo! That's the one. Oh, it worked. Let's go. What do you do? It's timed. Oh no. Okay, that's not that bad. We have one mark of the martyrdom. I don't need marks of the martyrdom. I need a bile flask. Last session I had was the first time my therapist got to see me hypomanic. I don't know what that means. Wouldst thou mind sharing with the class? But also, I love that you had a moment, like a first with your therapist. That's always exciting. Got nothing accomplished. That was the end? Aw, beans. That was supposed to go somewhere interesting. I guess we're back on our path to the boss fight. Great. Bipolar, so... Oh! I see, I see, I see. So is the hypo one the low one then, basically? Oh! I'm only guessing that based on the word hypothermia, so like, if I'm super stupid wrong, please forgive me. We're doing that thing where my brain secretary is doing her best. Her best isn't okay with your fucking lightning zaps. When do I get that ability? Should have executed. I should have executed. Oh well. This is the wrong way. Is it the wrong way? Okay, so like Manic Light, like the LaCroix of Manic. I'm sorry. I have a really dark sense of humor. That's a me problem, not a you problem. Forgot about the secretary that lives rent free in your head. Let's see what he has to say. Oh yeah, Zote! Never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Thanks. See, that does seem like something you'd like bring up in therapy. How? Do I have to go the other way? We're just gonna say that I do, because I'm gonna be lazy. Those ghost things are weird. Alright. The propel of Manic. Okay. Yeah, I get it. We're not LaCroixing. We've made enough of a flavor to catch a therapist's attention. But not so much that, like, there's going to be a documentary. Okay. I mean, I would watch the documentary of your life. I would just hope that you would have a documentary for a more fun reason. And that's just I say that with love. I know more about borderline personality disorder than I do about bipolar. Napkin Eater had borderline personality disorder, which is very cyclical. I think there is some chance of basically getting misdiagnosed with one or the other. You almost have a personality. Could you imagine? I mean, he had too much personality. The fact that the man ate napkins, I mean, like, that's a lot. Oh, it's this fucking boss. All of our bosses that we have right now are fucking 3-phase nightmare situations. It's the backpack boss. Backpack. Just taking a little moment to myself, don't mind me. But, like, basically you're a very doting, affectionate, happy emotion overflow person with borderline personality. And then you, like, come to the other side of the cycle where you are very aggressive, paranoid person, where you think everybody's out to get you, and that nobody is there for you, So to be in a relationship with that, like one day you're the best girlfriend that's ever existed and like everything's going so great. And then like you get to the other side of the cycle and you're getting called cuss words and being told that you're a terrible person. So it was very like the best of times, the worst of times, the best of times, the worst of times. So that was it was my first boyfriend. So I didn't know that wasn't how things went. I probably watched too much TV and didn't read enough about what actual relationship should be like. Fuck, this lemonade's so good. But yeah, borderline personality disorder is really hard. And because you have so many cycling thoughts about yourself and about other people and their motives, it makes it really hard for you to trust your own judgment. I had a documentary made about me. It only happened because I somehow actually became a famous artist and someone decided to make a dramatization of your life. See, that's what I want for you. I want to watch the story of Arwen, the talented artiste. I would love that for you. Also, I love your art, so I just want to see more of it. If you ever want to spam the art channel in the Discord with art stuff, or if you just want to send me art stuff in a DM, I really like your art of all styles. So please and thank you. I was going to say that sounds more like a behavioral tic than a personality trait, but now I'm trying to figure out the difference. I think because like with the borderline personality disorder, it's so ingrained. It's up there with like depression where like I think it's just a chemical thing. I don't know that he could help it without a lot of therapy and drugs. So it's not something that like you could just like habit track your way out of. You're telling me having BPD isn't just like the Split movie or TikTok where it's just like 5 completely different people in your body? No way! So like my hairdresser actually also has borderline personality disorder, and we've been talking about it. She's quite young, bless her. And so she's trying to describe to me that like the relationship that she's in right now, she's not sure that she wants to be in it, but she's also not sure that she doesn't want to be, because she's like, does she actually dislike and distrust her boyfriend, or is it just part of a cycle that she's in right now? And so like that's gotta stink. She's not giving into that part of the cycle in a way where she's abusive. So like she's got that part of it more under control than Napkin Eater did. But it does make her question everything she thinks about herself. Arwen, do we need to come up with some art prompts for you? Do we need to come up with a challenge, like an art a week challenge for you? Because we'll do it. And I do mean we as a community. It'll be a group effort. We'll come up with some ideas. This is a 3-phase boss. It's this boss, and then it's the tiny boss that's in his backpack, and then it's both bosses. Yes, I am tired of this boss fight, and we haven't even done it once today. Oh, I forgot we have a helper chick, though. Who does not do a lot, let's be honest. How are you not dead? Shh. Do your fucking phase transition. Thank you. Alright, we'll try. I will say, speaking of prompts and things, one of the this is such a I don't know how to start the sentence. We all know I got really into stationery in October and lost my mind. Part of that was really enjoying some stickers from a small business in Canada. And the lady who makes the stickers also has a list of journal prompts, like daily prompts you can use to like start your journaling off, or just to be your whole entry, I guess, if you wanted to. I only write like a line or two about it. But they kind of maybe would be fun. Like, I don't know how to draw, but I would like to include some doodles and shit in my journal every once in a while. Maybe I should do that. We're doing shockingly well, and also I have no heals, so well, there went the shockingly well part. Oh no! Get off! Well, we died. Okay. Just make up some AI chat prompts. Fuck AI is a great response to that. We love that. Make me a scene with Will Smith eating spaghetti. Oh my gosh. So, what could we do better there? Maybe I could remember to use my spells at all. And then I guess maybe get to the end of the boss fight with like a heal left. See, this is why I wanted a third fucking bile flask. But I don't know where the third fucking bile flask is. Stop hitting me so hard. Just die, thank you. I wish I had a better way to dodge those. She kind of times them so that shit. She's squishy though. Back, 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 back. Holy shit, we have 1 XP in a dream. I'm at HP? This is so doable. This is so doable. I'm irritated. Remember when we weren't playing the game and we were just talking about shit instead? That was a lot of fun. Remember when I ordered Panera? And I ordered enough Panera to have lunch tomorrow too. Because if you're going to order overpriced delivery, you might as well get enough food for 2 to 3 days. Xander, hi! How are you? We're getting fucked by bosses. Not in a fun way. It's a 3-phase boss and I keep making it 2 phases. Ow, fuck off. Okay, we got to backpack phase. Let's go. First day of painting class? Let's go! We were just talking about being artsy. We need to make a list of weekly art prompts for the artists in chat. And by that, I mostly mean Arwen, but I might also participate for funsies. I can't draw for shit, for the record. Like, struggle to do a competent stick figure, kind of. Can't draw for shit. Okay, well, nobody's getting burned by that except me. That's wonderful. Stop falling on my head, for fuck's sake! I do not like this phase at all. It is so hard to figure out where to go and what to hit. I'm going to die. You can draw a cube. Let's go. When I first got my like new journals, my Japanese stationery, in October, I didn't have any stickers to put in there, so I did attempt to draw things like a Starbucks coffee cup, right? Like, oh, I got one of these today. I'll draw that in my journal. It was sussy. It would be hard for people to believe that I had been a graphic designer in a previous life. But did you know that you can be a graphic designer and use stock imagery and just be really good at typography? Do you know you don't actually have to draw to do that job sometimes? Can I go somewhere else, please? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. How did I switch weapons? That's amazing. Stop following me! Just go die in a corner on your own, please. You're awful at typography. See, that was the one thing I was actually very good at, was like picking the right fonts. In fact, I got my Canva review for the year. I do have Photoshop and Illustrator and all that, but I use Canva for a lot of quick things. And they were like, oh, you've made, you know, like 100 designs this year or whatever, and also you've used 500 fonts. And I was like, let's go! Did I die as she saved me? That was a fun animation. Oh yeah, no, you're fine, Xander. We were just saying that we want some art prompts to use, like a weekly art prompt that we could all like have a doodle or a draw or a masterpiece, whatever you're in the mood for, but like just a little weekly, maybe monthly, maybe bi-weekly, I don't know. And I meant bi-weekly as in every other week, but I do know that you can mean bi-weekly to be twice a week, and I do hate that for us in English-speaking places. You don't have a single artistic bone on your body. It'll stick to math. See, I got pigeonholed into that. Look, thank you for the opportunity to stand still and not play the game. I got pigeonholed into that growing up, that my brother was the artist because he can draw and he does a really good job. That's how we have the beautiful emotes here in this channel. He's good at drawing, and I was good at math, science. I was good at school shit, right? A lot of math and science, though. I liked the other classes, but like he does creative writing and I do like the grammar, right? He does the drawing and I do like the math. And yeah, Then it turns out that I'm the one who had a whole ass professional career as a graphic designer for print design, web design, and app design. So, what? And then, like, same thing happened. Like, he's the one who's always been, like, the guy who gets the video games, like, at Christmases or whatever. Like, he gets video games. He's the gamer. And then I'm the one with the fucking Twitch account. Which is to not, like, discount the fact that he's very good at art and very good at gaming. It just apparently... my life is structured in such a way that every time somebody says that my brother's good at something, I need to go make a job out of that thing. So, sorry, Adam. Art prompt the Supreme Justices, Court Justices, but as pugs? I don't want to think about them right now, to be honest. Did we end up with a TikTok resolution yet? It seems like TikTok is for realsies going away. Is that what's happening? It is gone. But everybody's just moved to a different TikTok app now. So it was kind of stupid. I mean, it was always stupid, but... Damn, that thing hits like a truck, though. I know I should be sliding through that, I just have been timing it very badly. That's a me problem. Okay, backpack. Baby backpack girl. Baby backpack. Wanna get fucked? I don't love that I used the word baby there and then also said what I said, so we're gonna pretend I didn't. Just meant she's small, okay? She's definitely of consenting age if she can fucking commit this murder. She's been murdering me for at least 18 years. Let's go! Phase 3 and we have a heal left. Let's go! Don't worry about what I did or did not say. Nothing was ever said. It's fine. Listen, hull farming I learned from the best, okay? Not my fault. You heal? Thank you. Ah! I have been getting better. Quill can attest to this from the World of Warcraft stream. I've been getting better at hearing myself say something stupid. Fuck me. Before I say it, though. Writing is the only thing I really have that I can do. If I could actually write dialogue, I'd write more, but alas, I'm stuck to world building worlds with no characters. Okay, but like, so my brother enjoys writing, creative writing. So the world building, though, could you not make something out of that in terms of like he was going to be making up some world building stuff for people to use in tabletop games where you can like sell that skill that you have, right? Not everybody's good at world building. So you can like basically create a structure for people so that they can use it in a tabletop game, and then like you don't have to worry about dialogue because they fill that in as they do it. How do we not have You sure about that? Rude. We have the other Alright, hold on, I'll fix it. I fix. It's just because I've never said anything sussy before, for sure. I don't have a bad history of singing Fuck Me Sideways to the Jetsons theme song. Yeah, like Dungeons and Dragons. Like there are other games that do that, but like I don't know what I don't know what they are. He plays those and I don't. But like apparently there are communities online where like people will go and buy a pre-built world that they can use as like to DM a Dungeons and Dragons session, basically. There are a lot of, yes. I don't remember which one he was most recently playing, but he had a local group here in Cincinnati that he played with. Pathfinder, yeah. Homebrew campaign settings. See, these are all the words that I don't know how to, whatever. Also, Arwen, I'm dying to know what fan fiction you've been writing. I see that at the top of the screen. I see you. You're not escaping. Shit dog indeed. Okay. Spiritually dislike D&D just because of the rolling dice. Never thought of selling rolls though. I mean, if that's what you're good at and like you want to like, if you want to make some extra money on it, the nice thing about it would be, and I will stop telling you what to do after this, it's one of those things where you do the work once and then you just have passive income, right? You just list it on whatever the fuck these sites are. There's no like customer service involved in this. There's no, you don't have to like fucking update it. You do the work once and then you just make money as people buy it. So Arwen. Arwen, I wish we lived so much closer. I'm not a I'm not a fanfic knower, so I'm gonna have to start with that. So you lost me at lemons, but that's okay. But you intrigued me with lemons. Look at all these lemons. It's lemonade. But some of my favorite people are fanfic writers. I also don't know what type of worlds these people would like either. I don't know either, but that might actually play to your advantage, Knight, of like, you would have a fresh perspective because you're not trying to play to any stereotypes or tropes. Oh, I see. I love that I've been on the internet for 7 million years and in so many corners of the internet, and then there are still more things to be learned. There are codes? That's amazing. So is this like a tagging system so that you didn't have to say what it was, but people knew what it was? Is that how this works? I'm trying to think of the site. Is it Wattpad? Okay. That's the only site that I know that exists. Fandom Old Speak. I mean, again, like that's so amazing. Like, there's a whole very large bubble of the internet that I have just missed. Been adjacent to, thanks to Tumblr, right? Because Tumblr makes you adjacent to everything, whether you want to be or not. I just never chose to like open the door. I think just because it's such a overwhelming sounding community. The old text. Thank you, Aslan. But no, I love knowing new things. Thank you. Thank you for thank you for educating an old. Genuinely. Okay, that was fun. I love that it didn't quite turn my character around there, so I was just swinging at nothing. But at least the From the Sky lady, who doesn't scream Penitent One, which I hate, at least she came to help. Let's go! We are on phase 2 and we barely needed any help. Let's go. She is a little hedgehoggy. Maybe just when she like rolls up in a ball like that. Oh my gosh. Can I please just finish this boss fight today? I would just love to do one. One of three. We have 3 boss fights that we could be doing right now. Ow, fuck off. Oh my gosh. Too many fucking things on the screen at once, I just want to say. Will one of you die? It would probably be helpful to get little Stabby McGee dead first, because I think she's squishier. Oh my gosh, she's also causing me way more damage. Where is unhelpful helpful girl, by the way? Die! Oh my gosh. So irritating. A sacred Jedi text, let's go. Now we chant the ancient incantation. Bosses with multiple opponents to fight at once are always a struggle for me. It's just... Yeah. I was gonna say something profound there. But no, you're correct. It sucks. He's stomping on my head repeatedly, so that even if I'm standing still trying to hit her, he's landing on my head. And I know I could get rid of her faster because she's squishier, but like, you almost want to get rid of him first because he's more annoying, but then she's pelting you with like 8,000 little things. I can't believe. So like, it took me forever the first time we came over here to even just get past the first guy, so this is really good progress. But I was so mad when we finished the first guy and there was a little hedgehog in his backpack. I was so mad. And I can't tell you how much more mad I was when it turns out that Backpack Man and Backpack Hedgehog team up at the end. Like, just let me go. If there's a fucking fourth to that, I'm out. The only game I have played where multi-boss fights felt good was Hollow Knight. Yes. It was... I don't remember being very often frustrated by combat at all in Hollow Knight. It was also the first game that I played on stream, and also the first like game that I played where you could die. Aside from World of Warcraft, but that's such a different death system. But I really did. The bar was set quite high by Hollow Knight. They're both doing stuff at once and there's tons of stuff on the screen. Yeah, it is a lot of, like, visually, it's a lot to keep track of too, yes. Although... yeah, that's interesting. That bothers me less, having a lot of stuff on the screen. And I low-key kind of wonder if it's related to playing piano in front of lots of people all the time and just getting used to you're trying to play music and look here and also look down and also ignore everybody who for some godforsaken reason needs to be coughing and sneezing at the same time. My eyeballs are okay with what's happening on the screen. What's not okay is I don't know what to do about it yet. That's the part that's new to me, so we're working on it. Mantis Lords is what I wish Souls felt like. Yes. That's an S tier fight. I love that you like Watcher Knights. If you just mention that to Sphine if you ever want a long ass monologue, because he's been working on Hollow Knight speedruns for a while, and they're miserable for speedruns. I enjoyed that fight as a casual playthrough, though. I don't know that I ever did Oro and Mato. I missed some part of that. Yeah, so because I sight read, everything is coming at you very quickly. It's basically DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, but on piano, right? Like everything's coming at you super fast, and you just have to like, your brain has to see something and then like process it and do something with your body. Playing from memory, you're either as a musician usually really good at like playing by ear or by sight reading. And they're just two very different skill sets. That's why. So when I stopped playing my initial playthrough, I had done the first 2 Colosseums. We did go back and attempt Colosseum 3, but I've not finished it, and I've done none of the Pantheons so far. I think that's going to be my streamiversary gift to myself, though. I think I'm maybe going to just replay Hollow Knight from the beginning just to see what a difference a year has made, and then go back for some of the stuff that I didn't do in my first playthrough. Yeah, the play by ear people, I'm so jealous. That's so much more of a... That's a better skill to have as a party trick. Nobody wants to be like, oh, you play piano? I'd love to hear this song. Let me bring the sheet music that I packed in my backpack with me. Nobody ever has sheet music for you at a party. In terms of being an accompanist, you do want to play. You do want to sight read. So like, it was good for me having a job, but way less cool as a social skill. Also, this is a shit attempt, in case anybody was wondering. I'm aware. Okay, backpack time. Let's go. I could learn a speedrun, because that's actually one of the achievements that I'm missing. I will never get the Kill Zote speedrun, I'm sorry, or the achievement. I just will not. I refuse. Oh my gosh, fucking hedgehogged to death. What a way to go, actually. Got me with both of those. Fuck off! You're too good! Leave me alone. But yeah, so like the speedrun achievement for Hollow Knight, like there are 2 of them, right? Like one's like, can you get it in 10 hours? And one's like, can you get it in 5? Are those the numbers? I don't know. They seemed doable. I wouldn't say they seemed ideal. But they did seem... Okay, well, lol. Can you Google sheet music? Yeah, absolutely. It's just that a lot of sheet music is not free. So, like, if you had a version of... Like, if you had a song... We'll pick Taylor Swift because she was the first name that came to my mind. But if you're like, oh, play this Taylor Swift song, and you went to go, like, look it up, you would normally have to buy it off of, like, sheetmusic.com or whatever the fuck. For like $5 for the PDF. And that means that somebody actually had to like transcribe a popular song and put it into sheet music, and they usually do a really bad job of it. Zote precept, hold on. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Let's go! The only achievements I have left are the 2 Steel Souls, 100% speedrun, and not killing Nailmaster. Oh, you can do all of them. See, I didn't kill him. 10 and 5 hours for the any percent for the speedrun achievements. Okay. Yeah, that's... I don't know that I could do 5, but I feel like I could do... I don't know. My first playthrough was 113 hours. We did a lot of this where I just stood around yapping, though. And also I was really bad at the game. I've mentioned this several times now, but in the very first day of the very first playthrough, I swung my nail at a piece of Geo because I was just pushing buttons. I don't know how we got through that whole game, though. How much of that was Radiance? I think it was 13 hours. I think it was 13. So out of the 113, I think 13 of it was Radiance. Which is like a lot, but also not as much of it as you maybe would have expected. You accidentally let Zote die? No! Quaint. I'm so sad for you. I don't know that I would have... Did I know what I was in for with Zote when I played? Because I'd watched 2 people play, but I don't think one of them had ever gotten Zote. And I don't know if the other one did either. I think the precepts were a surprise for me. I don't remember, though. But obviously I love them. Speedruns are honestly pretty easy if you're good enough at the boss fights. See, I was really bad at the boss fights. That was the hardest part of that game for me. Which is the reverse. It was the reverse with Blasphemous 1. The bosses in Blasphemous 1 were too easy. And I regret thinking that because now Blasphemous 2 is kicking my ass. Xander, I agree with you. I don't think I would do speedrunning for funsies on my own. But I don't mind the idea of doing one speedrun for Hollow Knight, which I love as a game, as a fun thing to do on stream. Vengefly King is easy to miss if you don't know where to look. Yeah, I really lucked out when I played Hollow Knight that, one, I'd watched 2 people play it before, so I kind of had some idea of what was going on. And also I had a lot of people, like, there are so many Hollow Knight fans on Twitch that we learned not to backseat, which was important. But we also learned that sometimes Skirts needs help. So... with the power of teamwork. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, ouch to the face again. I didn't have time to dodge. Yeah, with the power of teamwork, we made it through. I think by the end, the Radiance... oh my gosh, I'm doing so badly. The Radiance fight wore me out so much that I really didn't want to do any more struggling. Which is why I left the 3rd Coliseum and all the Pantheons. I a little bit wish I would have forced myself to do those first. Oh, I never did Path of Pain either. We did White Palace, though. Obviously. So I do have Path of Pain left. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Having played Prince of Persia, which was so fucking platformy, how I would do now. I'm just, like, that's why I want to play it again. Like, I'm just curious, like, how different with the experience that I have now, which isn't a lot, but it's more than nothing. Would I have a different time with my playthrough? Everything is murder. Why did that guy just like stand still for so long? They were just fucking with me. Prefer challenge running to speedrunning, more like solving a puzzle than optimizing. See, like, I've just never really considered either because playing the game casually is such a challenge. But, like, imagining the idea of, like, making it more challenging, I cannot. I will say that a no death run would be an interesting concept for me for Hollow Knight. I don't know that I could do it. The little hitless quest that you get in there with the flower was really fun, though. That was the time when we pretended to be Aggie. Well, we pretended to be Banjo first. And it turns out that I wasn't careful enough to be Banjo. So then we just pretended to be Aggie and made a run for it. And it was pretty fun. Yeah, it's the routing. See, I agree with you, Xander. But again, I think because I have so many people in chat who know Hollow Knight speedruns, I wouldn't have to do the brain work. If somebody else just wants to tell me what to do, I'll give it a go. But yeah, if you told me that I had to figure it all out on my own, absolutely the fuck not. I am way too lazy for that. Go back for Path of Pain? Yeah, Pop in the Morning! Exactly! I would like to see... I think that would be easier for me, Path of Pain would be, than the Pantheons. It's just such a really well done game, and I don't mean to, like, be too fangirly about it. I just want my shit so I can leave, but I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna confess. Or maybe we go back for one more try. I don't know. I really just want that third fucking heal. Changed my whole life. But yeah, I'm so glad I picked that as my starting game because it's really well done in terms of leading you from one area to the next, which not every Metroidvania does very well. It's really good at introducing skills to you, like exactly when you need them, and then also teaching you how to use them. And it's really good at like not overcomplicating leveling or anything like that. And the bosses are all really learnable. So for me, it was extremely difficult as my first grown-up game. But I think it would have been much harder to start with like Blasphemous or Prince of Persia because they just have more weaknesses than Hollow Knight does. Let's get everybody playing Hollow Knight. Let's go! Arwen, are you a Metroidvania fan? What's keeping you from Hollow Knighting? Or is it just because you have too many things on your list? Same question for Xander. What's the hold up? 2 years of playing Elden Ring to get the point of being comfortable with the challenge run? That's fair. I do have to, like, give myself grace for, like, I'm still in the baby phase. And it's fun to watch everybody else who has done this for a long time, like, show off their skills. I just might not be there yet. And that's okay. Alright, I'm looking up a fucking bile flask. I can't anymore. Got it played for a while, got stuck and didn't know where to go. Didn't want to use guides, I just kind of gave up. See, alright. If anybody wants to play Hollow Knight and you want somebody who is very good at giving you gentle hints, get Sphine on your team. He loves... I'm waiting for him to show up any second now. But he loves being a Hollow Knight Sherpa? I don't know what the term is. When you, like, lovingly guide somebody through a game that you enjoy without backseating. He's very good at it. And it's one of the main reasons that I made it through Hollow Knight alive and without screaming too much. Also, I got a new keyboard. Hold on. I need to see what I'm seeing. That doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So I had the keyboard that had the cool pink to black gradient keys on them, and it turns out I don't like tall keys on my keyboard. I want flat keys. So I got... You can't see. Hold on. I got flatter keys. And a new just like white keyboard because I was tired of all the colors. But also I did just pop off the space bar while we were sitting here. So hopefully that's not an ongoing issue, because that would be really fucking annoying. Alright, I've put it back in place. Who knows what we just spaced through, but... Alright, bile flask. Blasphemous 2. Yo, what is a blank only ER challenge? Sorry about the addresses. Spheno does know his stuff, yes. So Spheno's been here in a few recent streams. He's like rearranged his day-to-day schedule, so he's usually here for like the last hour-ish if he's gonna be here. It's when I start talking about somebody in chat, I have the problem of accidentally summoning people. Thankfully, I'm almost always saying good things about the cuties of chat. But then I do have to admit, like, oh, hi, were you there listening to me talking about you? Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Blasphemous 2 players will start off the game with a measly 2 bile flasks. Yeah, we've got that, thank you. Actually, let's go back to the game so we can get some music. Is there no music here? It's baby music. Let's get some tunes. Oh, you know what we could do is we could just do some tap tap tapping. Who's in the mood for some tap tap tapping? Just kidding. Starfist, that's the hedgy hands. Is that correct? It's been a minute since I've watched an Elden Ring stream. Rap tap tap. There are 4 more bile flasks to be found. How have we missed all of them? Okay, there's a map. It's a small map. It's also annoying to try to zoom. I need y'all to know that I don't know where any of these locations are. Have we just not? I'm sorry, why does my map not look like their map? Not you. Zoom out. Well, part of it is that we're missing whole pieces of the map, so that's exciting. Did you know? Okay, so there might be a receptacle past this locked door. Great. And there might be one. Is this locked? Why have I never been in here? Am I stupid? Don't answer that.
Do you wish?
Look, we're guilt-free. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't tap 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 yet. Hold on. I promised tappies. We're gonna get some tappies. It's like uppies, but worse. Tried using a different weapon each boss, and it did work, but I just never felt like the movesets changed my gameplay at all. Yeah, so that's why Parky is renowned for like missing all of the weapon upgrades, I think, and when she plays games, and so like she just like accidentally makes games harder for herself because of that.
How can I assist?
And I think I might have a related problem, which is just like playing the game on hard mode by not having any fucking pile flasks. I don't have anything to do for you, but enjoy the tap tap taps. You're on the welcome screen, I'm sorry. You're now back on the gaming screen, you're correct. I was showing you my keyboard and I never switched back. Rap tap taps. Okay. So, the fuck? Hey, did you know that I had to fight like 2 things that had 2 XP and or HP, and then I would get an empty bile flask receptacle? So mad. Hey, we found one! Such a fucking idiot. Oh my gosh. That's not the way I meant to go. It's one more hole down. That's interesting. I'm so hoping that this is the year that I get a gaming PC so that I can join the Souls nonsense. Based on how I play in World of Warcraft, I think I would want to be like, I would want more ranged damage, but I think I also really want to learn parrying and shit. I say that even though I literally never remember to parry in this game, but it was satisfying in Prince of Persia. Oh yeah! The babes are peeling her arm off. I think I mentioned this in the last stream, but I was trying to describe Blasphemous games to my personal trainer. And like, I didn't know where to start other than like the NPCs are weird in a weird way. But like, how do you tell somebody what you're seeing right here? How do you say like, hey, I really love a video game where there are 6 cherubs peeling the skin off of somebody's hand and wrist? It's a good vibe. Just trust me.
Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
About fucking time.
Bring me more vials.
Yeah, no, I'm interested to hear your opinions though, because like the minority opinions are the ones that you don't get to hear obviously as much, and so it's interesting to hear that not everybody has the same experience. It would make me feel less bad if I had an experience like yours, and to know that I'm not alone. Yeah, I will bring you more I will bring you more vials, bowels, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. It's Jesus' mommy. Hope that clears things up. Reminiscent of medieval painting imagery. See, there's that artist thing. That's gonna be in your documentary. Speaking of which, I still need to plan a visit to the Cincinnati Art Museum since Tyler got me a membership for Christmas. Why is this person taking their skin off? Yeah, well, why aren't you taking your skin off? My skin takes itself off, so I've never had that experience. I mean, if you just use flang, it's a lot easier to say, all right. That was another recent conversation I was talking about vocabulary and how a limited vocabulary can make you feel quite limited. So Streets of Wakes. I am missing so much shit in here. I think There's supposed to be a receptacle like right here though. Is that the room that I'm looking at, or is it down here? This map is icebound. This like map doesn't even have icebound mausoleum on it. I wonder if that's DLC content and that's why. So this is a little confusing. And maybe a little bit wrong now. Hard to say. This map is a little bit fucked. My favorite medieval imagery is when the artist didn't know how to draw babies, so they drew them as tiny old men. That and medieval cats. Like, what was going on? Like, I hope cats were just, like, making somebody's life miserable as they were trying to draw them. How the fuck do I get down there? I guess I could fast travel. I have definitely missed this Lightning McQueen meme, gonna be honest. I am not a knower. Thanks for hanging out, Of. Enjoy the rest of your eep and your day. Cats just looked fucked up in the year 800. I mean, that could be true too. I'm only 112 years old, so I don't know. Oh, right. This is too real, actually.
The vigil is not yet ready, penitent one. Find my daughters and put out.
I have to go put out their fucking candles. I don't know where her daughters are. So, okay, hold on. Apparently people butter on cats' feet and faces to make them stay loyal and not leave? What? I feel like if I put butter on my face, maybe the cat would like me more, but I don't know how putting butter on the cat's face is helping anything. Alright, so herein lies some of the problems. Apparently we need to go this way someday. And there's a whole area of the map all the way up here that we have just never gotten to. So that's exciting. Who knows? There's also a huge area over here that we've never gotten to. But there is a receptacle in the ubbies. So that's unfortunate. There's also more this way that we've never gotten to. Fuck me. And there's a receptacle over here. So like part of the reason that we haven't found any fucking upgrades is because we just like are missing the map. Sfide, we were just talking about you. I was kind of expecting you to show up like the second that I said your name, but I will accept 5 minutes later. Your exclamation point did fall over, and I do love that. It was so excited it tripped. We appreciate the enthusiasm. We've been talking about Hollow Knight. Listen, it's tradition now to scare people when they come into chat to tell them that I've been talking about them. But it's true, I love all my friends. We're talking about Hollow Knight and how you would be a great person to talk to if anybody in chat is feeling stuck in Hollow Knight and would like gentle direction without backseating. I know. Wait, explanation point? Is this a hybrid? Yeah. Aggie's Discord has been popping off with people playing Hollow Knight recently. I mean, you can also ask in my Discord, since this is my stream. But you can't ask in Aggie's Discord. You did say explanation. Has it been explained yet? If not, that's okay. Shit. We're working on, in case anybody's wondering why we're just scrolling around the map, we're working on trying to find more bile flask, but I think we may go do this boss fight one more time, now that we at least have a third one, and then see if that gives us any, like, uppies abilities, because that would really help us open up the rest of the map. It's a mansplaining point. We love that. That's what the upside down one means. English do be a little bit of a cursed language, I will give you that. Did I decide I needed to go down here? I think I did. Great. Nope. Not you either. How'd you down? Oh, I have to go through the elevator. I know, the music is great, isn't it? The Spanish guitar in this game is unparalleled. Same. The art and music is so good that it makes me okay with the rest of the game, and that's the honest truth. Turns out I will play a game like Blasphemous 1 is a really fucking scuffed gameplay experience. But I was more than happy to play. Can we do something here? Shit no dog. Hold on. Oh, we were too slow. It was me. I'm too slow. Hold on. Again. Now that we have 3 bile flasks, we're invincible. Hold on, there's an annoying man down here. Will you drop off the ledge for fuck's sake? Thank you. The aesthetics and character design in this game are so cool. Yeah. Great question. It is Crown of Towers. There are a few songs that sound like this in the first game too. I don't know which areas though. Can we do this but better, please? We did. Let's go. I fell anyway. Classic. Elden Ring does have some really good main menu music. Alright, why am I bad at this? It's just hopping. It's just bunny hops. Okay. Thank fuck. Scroll the Elder. What do you do? Not you. Nobody cares about the map. Manuscript belonging to the cantankerous old man who dwells in the hamlet of the Golden Knots. It contains a list of names that cover the parchment in ink from beginning to end. The hamlet of the Golden Knots. Do I know who the fuck that is? Unclear. I mean, Barbie movie had a banging soundtrack. But Barbie movie was also a fun movie to watch. Let's go get wrecked. Okay. How about I just leave you? Elden Ring has some awesome music in general. It's true. Hollow Knight also has a really good soundtrack, while we're talking about Hollow Knight. But I've listened to the Elden Ring soundtrack as somebody who's never played the game. I've put the soundtrack on just for funsies, like as a background music. Do I want to go up? Who knew? Yeah. Radagon Elden Beast does have a great vibe. Peace. Bloodborne literally has no songs that I can remember, at least being parts from memory. See, this is the shitty part of nobody being able to play Bloodborne. Is that I don't get to see it very often. Like, I've watched Banjo play a bit of it, but damn, that's a slow-ass elevator, though. So I'm not familiar. I'm not a knower. I mean, that doesn't stop me from listening to the soundtrack, obviously. And I'm pretty sure I just said soundtrack, like with a t at the end? Like a tract of land? That was not my intention. Yeah, I didn't start... Oh, do we know when I started hanging out in Aggie Chat? He had just done the Elden Ring All Bosses run, and I watched the YouTube video of that because my brother was like, hey, I just enjoyed this like 12-hour YouTube video. And I was like, 12 hours of somebody playing video games that I can watch? Like, that's all I've ever wanted. I love watching people play video games. So I watched that and I was like, this human being is funny. And then I started showing up. Well, I didn't actually start watching live. I was watching a lot of Twitch VODs. And then I actually had the time to show up live. And then I was so fucking yappy that he was like, you should yap professionally in chat. And I was like, I can do that. Yeah, I hope they get an easy to use emulator for people who just want to play it for themselves or whatever. Like, I don't think I would ever bother. Like, it's not going to work well for Mac, I can't imagine. So I'm just going to have to suck it up and someday get a fucking console. But we're working on the gaming PC first. That's our 2025 goal, is a gaming PC. And we'll get the other Souls games down. And then our gift to ourselves will be a console to play Bloodborne as the final in the series. Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower theme is your beloved. Ooh, a 12/8 time signature. Nice. Brando no-hit DLC would actually be... Oh, so the other thing, Sfina, that we were talking about was that I was throwing the idea out of going back to Hollow Knight in June, which will be my 1-year stream anniversary. So I would go back to Hollow Knight and probably replay the whole thing just to compare, like, what a year can do for you to actually learn how to play video games. But I would then also like to maybe attempt at that time the 10-hour speedrun. So I would be needing your expertise, obviously, on routing and shit. And I would like to this time around... just for the not speedrun part of it, also spend more time with the Colosseums and Pantheons and stuff, but... I don't know what DLC would actually be in that was DLC only. There's only 3 mandatory bosses. I mean... I'd be up for that. Everybody else would be up for that. I think the entire community would love to have another long ass saga. I love that that lady came to help me in like frame 1. Give me a chance to suck first, ma'am. That came out oddly. So this is the boss fight that we've been stuck on, by the way. I mean, it's one of 3 boss fights we've been stuck on, but I'm hoping that now that we have a 3rd heal, that we'll be less stuck. This hedgehog lady can get fucked, though. Okay, will you hit her? Ka-chunk. Okay, we're wrecking shop with Hedgehog Lady, which is great news. We're using our first heal. Let's go. Can we make it through with 2 heals now? If not, it's fine. I never claimed to be good at video games. Just die, one of you, please. Not me. I really need to be clear about that. Not me. Also, where is fucking Helper Lady? Why does she come in frame 1 and then never again? Oh my gosh, we're gonna kill the little... Backpack is gone! Backpack is gone! Progress, progress, progress. Dog is so mad about it. Dog was really good friends with Backpack Lady. I didn't know. Oh my gosh, are we gonna do this? Ah, don't throw, don't throw, don't throw! It was all we were missing was a 3rd bile flask. Let's go! We did it! Holy shit! Holy shit! We got a marker martyrdom for that. Let's go! Thank you for the GGs. That was very satisfying. DLR! Thank you for the 25 bits. Also, hi! I hope you're doing well. What are you up to these days? Oh, right. That's a suspiciously inviting please pull here rap situation that this guy is working with, I just want to say. And I don't want to pull it, thank you.
Be witness.
You can just keep that.
Before my final journey.
Okay.
My body has been returned to me at last.
I will say, life goals to have a large-ass portrait of yourself that you have forced a bunch of men to carry for you.
I am now master of this flesh, of this trembling, of this agony. How sweet the pain when it is our own.
How is sweet the pain when it is our own is like the Souls gamer motto, though.
Penitent one.
Just,
You
they really
who came to witness the miracle.
nailed that.
Behold.
But their plea was so humble and true that the miracle, whose lofty reasons are beyond our earthly
I do
ken,
not want
finally
whatever
stirred
this
from its
situation is,
slumber,
though.
aroused
That's
from
a
its
lot of
repose,
people
and moved by the sweet melody
being
of such
invested
noble
in your hoo-ha, and
supplications.
I'm not.
It blessed
That
this
needs to be a
couple of
private
devout
moment.
believers, whose
Why are
faith
there so many
had
dudes and
never
also a
wavered,
goat?
granting
Why is
them
there a
the child
goat?
they so desired.
It is called masochism, yeah. We discussed that that's my version of masochism is rolling a holy priest in World of Warcraft. I knew I had some masochism in there somewhere, or else I wouldn't have been drawn to the Souls community, but I didn't know where it was. Dying Day already puts out its... I mean, yeah.
Let the miracle cast open its black gates. So
Could be
I
a
might
different
venture
person.
where that terrible dream
Could be a different lady giving birth with a
from
different
which one
goat. You
never
don't know.
wakes, awaits.
I wasn't listening to any of that, gonna be honest. Thrid, I would also consider giving them some skivvies. But honestly, the patriarchy has made me a little bitter, and I'm gonna go ahead and say they can be cold. If I can live with the everlasting fear that my right to vote might be taken away, they can live without underwear. Let's go. 2 of 3 baddies down. Ooh. I don't remember what we called this lady. Angel Mommy?
Penitent one, you have known the second of the regrets, and
It's the
with
same
it,
goat.
another part of the testimony. The figure of the mother has descended, full of mercy.
It was a baby swap. It's a whole thing. Did you see that? There was an article.
The upper part of the city,
Or I only saw the
separated
headline. I'm
from
not
the
even going to tell you that I
rest
read the
by
article. I
miracle's
saw a
design,
headline.
will join the rest. Find the last guardian.
Okay, I will find the last guardian. There was a headline about a nurse who on her deathbed confessed to having swapped like 1,000 babies in her lifetime. Like what? What? Oh! For science! Hold on, there's a wall. Okay. We've been here before. We did try to jump. It did go exactly like that. Okay, for science! We have science. I'm not sure that was worth anything. But we got the boss. Let's go. Okay, the nurse that delivered my twin cousins drunk drove to a shift once? Is this in, like, Arkansas? I don't know if the right emojis here to respond to that headline. Yeah, well, yeah. Are there appropriate ones? It's a bit of a scandal on the end of her career. Drunk driving should end a lot more careers than it does, much less people's, like, driving abilities, but yeah. Fuck, do I still have to go do more boss fights now? That's rude. We do love a sip. Sippity sippity sip. Oh, that's true. We need to get Knight a fucking gifty. Hold on. I am... What? That's fun. Thank you, Thrid, because Twitch just told me I wasn't eligible to make that purchase. You beat me to it! Rude! I was mid-click. Little Big Planet GIF? Wait, what? I love Little Big Planet. What GIF? What gives? But thank you, Thread. Thank you for the gift sub. That was amazing. And Knight, please enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. Alright, we're gonna try another boss fight. What time is it? We have time for another boss fight. I would really love, so the problem is we looked up where bile flasks are and they're all on like parts of the map that we don't have access to yet, and I'm kind of wondering if that's because we're missing so many uppies abilities, and if maybe we could do more uppies if we had them. So maybe killing bosses will help us with that. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the gifts up to Xander too. Let's go. All the cuties. I think this is another 3-phase boss fight. Let's go. Oh, he's so squeaky. There's our helper lady. Just got fucking yeeted. Nice. Ouch. Ouch for realsies. Oh. Oh, mega ouch. They got paused by that lady coming in. Okay, I have forgotten every one of this guy's moves, and I'm getting crushed as a result. We love that. Okay, he's facing the wrong way. We love that for me. He did get stuck one time when we were fighting him. Which was helpful. I don't expect that to happen again. Oh, he does a double spin. Ow, bitch! Okay, well, that was whatever. Thanks for stopping by, Xander. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and evening. Like the little musical thing when they sharpen their big knife, that like woo. Yeah, it's an interesting sound for sure. I'm just glad the first time we came down here, the audio got really fucked up. And we had like a white noise overlay on top of all of the music and sound effects. So I'm glad that's not happening. Yeah, no prisoners indeed. He just murdered my ass so hard. I can't tell if I like his beard or hate it. I'm gonna be honest. So I guess he's like, at least it's all one health bar. Oh, I forgot he lands on your head no matter where you're standing. Ow, bitch! Pick a move? I didn't jump that well enough. I think I probably should try to... dodge that one, not, like slide through that, not... Oh, I forgot he goes both ways now. Ayo! Right, phase 3. Oh, he's got a cool sword now. Cooler. Yeah. He keeps catching me when I'm not able to dodge. I hate it. I'm on the wrong weapon. Okay, we're gonna try this again. This is so doable. That's so doable. Is it really long teeth? That's worse. Did we have this conversation? I feel like somebody asked me about the teeth last time. Why do I keep thinking it's a beard? I think my brain doesn't want it to be teeth. I think my brain is protecting me from a nightmare. Yeah, this is doable. I just need to stop fucking up. Story of my life. Ow, he got me in the backswing. Fucker. I did forget I had spells, gonna be honest. He got me in the backswing again. I need to be better about dodging through that. Okay, phase 2. I got hit by a sky sword. Skyrim, let's go. Oh, he goes 3 ways? What the fuck? You dirty scamp. I don't think this is gonna be the attempt, y'all, but an attempt was made. Okay, just kill me. Just kill me. Thank you, 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 thank you. How many bosses can one game have? This isn't even. I don't think this is even one of the 3 main bosses that we're supposed to be killing. I think this is just a bonus boss man. Just down here at the bottom of the world to fuck with you. I'm so distracted by the teeth now. I need to know. It's very hard to look at that while you're also trying to murder somebody, turns out. Helper lady is like so unhelpful though, isn't she? I miss the one who yelled penitent one at you. Yep. Excuse me. I'm hoping he has an upgrade because he's not a story boss, but if he is the story boss that I'm missing, then maybe that opens up some more of the map. So I feel like either way this is probably worth time to do. Shit, I thought I timed that better. I did not. Okay, there's the penitent one lady who doesn't yell my name anymore. How many? Infinite, apparently. Okay. How many moves, bruh? can't believe Backpack Boss was more doable than this. All right. Remember at the beginning of stream when we were just making fun of people for having beds in their backgrounds with no headboards instead of playing boss fights? Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun when we were being hateful instead of doing whatever the fuck this is? I do kind of hope that someday somebody gives me a fucking double jump. Maybe that's what this guy gives us. Because the only way you can leave here without it is fast travel. I immediately fucked up the time. Thanks for hanging out, Night. Enjoy your math. Also, if you end up doing any writing for stuff, let us know, please. I had a writing channel in the Discord, but to be honest, it never got used, so it's gone now, but... Free heal, please. Oh! I thought that surprised me. I was not ready to die yet. I was too young to die. I was too young to die. Thank you for hanging out, Arwen. Enjoy your D&D. And share your mother-loving art. Please. Alright, Squeaky McGee. I need to stop greeting the third hit there because it fucks me up every time. See? 2 hits and we're fine. Alright, well, 2 hits there and we got smacked to death. Don't worry about it. We are very much gonna die if I'm not careful. Like that. He has a lot of you can't be on the ground moves and also a lot of you can't be in the air moves. It's really not my favorite. It's really not my favorite. So we might go find the other... We have one other boss that we could be doing. Oh my gosh. This is why I end up raiding out with like 2 people. But thank you everybody for hanging out. I do realize I'm raiding or streaming right into like dinner time and stuff. Enjoy. Say hello to the wife, please. Say hello to the dogs, please. And enjoy the rest of your evening. What if... Where's other boss? Other boss here. Okay, we're gonna try other boss because I don't remember what the other boss was like. And we'll see which one sucks more. I was also gonna see if painting people are here. Somewhere in this world there are 2 people having dinner. And one of them is alive when you come through one time, and then one of them is alive when you come through the other time. They take turns being alive. And I don't know that I have what they asked for yet, but I also forgot what they asked for, so that's on me. Where are we going? We're going down. Never mind. Right, nobody asked for you. We're going down the hole. Oh, we've never tried this boss. What happened is we came in here the first time. This is the Hornet boss. We came in here one time by accident because we fell through the hole because we're professional hole finders. But we had no heals and no health, and she murdered us immediately. I feel like I maybe need cheese to be a different person. But also maybe I need a faster weapon for her, since she does not often stand still. I could also maybe learn to parry her, I guess. She does not fucking stand still though, huh? Ow. It's unfair that you have 80 places to stand and I have none. I just want to point that out. We have no heals. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Jeez. Okay. Sheesh. Maybe we could stand to find like 2 to 3 to 5 more. Bile flasks is the rest of that sentence. Sorry. Oh boy. Angry web mommy.
On guard.
I was hoping I could learn to parry any move in there, but so far no. Yeah, because I don't think we can fire her because she doesn't stand still long enough, so that's unfortunate. Oh boy. Woman! Oh, she just ate me alive with that move. Stop disappearing. Holy. Holy. Ouch. Fall off the edge, bitch. I meant to do the other move that I have, which is like a boomerang, which would have hit her, and before I hit the wrong buttons. That's the move I want her to do. Why is she so yellow? She's got like a very Simpsons coloring. Also, what is this music? Damn, I think you have to jump that one. I don't think dodging works. Maybe it does. Maybe I just fucked it up. We are gonna die. Okay, well, we died. That's some very, odd music for this game. And I'm going up because the enemy that's down there is the enemy that I hate the most in this whole game. So I'd rather go up through the ceiling and fall down the pit than try and just walk across the floor. Her little curtsy's cute though. We do stay on a curtsy. They would have the pointiest hatted babies. Okay, jumping works. We love to know that jumping works. Okay. Will you just please die? Oh, I didn't jump in time. Okay, jumping is the strat, 100%. Will you stop it? Ow. Alright, well she's at the halfway point, so like I'll take that as progress. Better than dying immediately. I let her do her good move! No! I also healed at a dumb time. No! Just this fight is eternal. Mostly because I can't fucking reach her in any capacity. Ma'am! Please allow yourself to be murdered. It's the polite thing to do. Oh shit, there's 1,000 of them. No! No! Why does everything have to have phases? Why did I have to fall off the edge? This is getting stupid. Okay. Okay. Honest to goodness. Come catch me, come catch me. Honestly, there's a nana boo boo element of this fight that I really don't enjoy. Nana boo boo. Do I have, while we're standing here, something that we've been... do I have anything to help in this situation? Oh, so Sphine. This is where I was trying to explain that the rosary beads are so annoying in this. Because you're selecting a rosary bead, but instead of like selecting it and then picking which slot you want it to be on, you are always swapping out the first one unless you remember to tag between these first. So it's very easy to accidentally pick a rosary bead and swap it for the first one. That could just be me being stupid, but like Drew also said that he was similarly stupid, so that made me feel less bad. Okay, so what do we have on? We have reduces damage from traps and falls, which is interesting, but not right now. Resistance to projectiles could be... I don't know if she's projecting at me. We already have the mystical damage one equipped, and we have lightning damage. Guess we could try the Raven. Drew! Man, every time I talk about somebody today, they fucking show up. I was just trying to explain to Sphine how irritating this rosary bead menu is and how easy it is to swap out the first rosary bead when you intend to swap out literally any of the other rosary beads. I don't know why, but I expect that you'll get to pick a bead and then pick a spot, and they're like, no, would you like to just continually replace the first one? I would not, but thank you so much. But anyway, yeah. You saying that you hated it too made me feel better about myself, so thanks. So... Skritz is pretty close to what Zero calls me, so I do answer to Skritz. Although he likes to put a Z at the end. So... the lightning one might be good. That's really hard to aim, though. I'm trying to beat the Hornet Lady boss, the one who's like fast as fuck boy. And it has like a really tiny little needle and she dances all over the place, taunting you. We finally got to what I think is the final phase of her, though. Also, I did finally find the easiest to get third bile flask, so... See, I find her soundtrack kind of weird. In the context of this game, it's just drums. Which is not a bad thing, it's just like so... not what I was expecting. That one's definitely not anything useful. Oh yeah, I still don't know what the fucking ghostly bell does, but that was really disappointing. The fart cloud of poison only works if they walk into it, and I have no fucking idea what that bell does. I assume they also have to walk into it. We could be spending some fucking points in here, I guess. We've done no leveling, and we didn't have a bile flask, and I'm like, wow, I wonder why this game is hard. Yeah, I can't believe I walked right by the room where the bile flask was in. Like, I never went in the room. I'm so fucking dumb. Oh, right, and these are like per... per weapon too. Yeah. I think it's harder because they have 3 weapons in this to stay on top of keeping everything upgraded. Especially because the currency that you're using is the same currency that you use with what's his butt to unlock your Funko Pop backpack. Like, I'm never gonna remember to do that, but like, I kind of want to unlock some shit. Can I acquire this? I can. How do I get to level 2? Do I have to get all the level 1 ones? Nope. Wasn't that. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, Mace has been my favorite so far, for sure. It's slow as fuck, but damn, the reach is good, and the bonk is so satisfying. I do forget that there is this, that it has that fire element to it. Yep, I do forget that. I don't even know how to use it. I could probably figure that out though. The ignition is great once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I do need to get the hang of it. I do. I came in here to see if I had any better rosary beads or prayers to use, and I really don't think that I do. The game is goated by badgers? Alright, well, Badger, I hardly even know her. I was just trying to see if I could get level 2 unlocked somehow, but I cannot. So I've just wasted a bunch of marks, and that's fine. I love the piano music in here. I don't love the tiny monkey men, though. So I will say that this boss fight, I'm not using the slow weapon, the mace, because she's so fucking fast. Like, she doesn't stand still long enough to get a swing off. She's gone by the time you've even had the thought. Thank you for the curtsy. She's so fucking annoying. We got to this part way faster this time, I would just like to say. Gosh, she's so annoying. Will you fucking let me hit you? to that in time. Oh, she does it twice now. Okay, we're making progress though. Please just let me kill you. I don't know why that's so hard. I asked nicely with the please and everything. Fuck, I forgot she came back. We have one heal. We might survive this lady. Please. Let me jump! Holy shit. Let's go! Thanks for the good luck, Drew. I'm sure that your presence here was all that I needed. Also, thank you for the pre-typed, Svine. Love the confidence. Damn. I'm pleased. I'm so pleased. Ooh, is this our third of 3? Oh. Okay. We do love a weird NPC. This is like a special moment for me. Okay, just soaking it all in. Love the like ghostly people coming out of the ground. Very ring wraithy. We did beat Fire Ass Hat. So Fire Ass Hat was the one that we did like 30 minutes ago. And then I tried to go do the saw sharpening guy and I was like, no thank you. So then I came to this one instead, thinking she might be easier. I really like the lace doily and like the little jewel situation. Brows on fleek. Don't know why she's huge and has small bloody person. Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
To this vigil before
but yeah, I think that's 3 of 3 of the original bosses that they told us to take care of.
Of the mantle of gold and fine silver.
The daughter of the looms? Let's go. Like Fruit of the Loom? Are you underwear? That's not a funny joke.
Sister of the confraternity of embroiderers. Ancient secret of
Eldest sister. Oh yeah, we need to go find some ladies and blow out their candles, and we still need to find the last Sauron sister.
Where I go.
I thought we found her, but we found a fucking fraud.
And
she's too tall.
Steel will never again adorn the air with its
ooh, saying that your sword adorns the air with calligraphy is like... I like that. That's good. That's good.
You who come
as fancy as fuck, boy.
Behold.
Oh, people bleeding. Let's go.
But the miracle, who bestows and wrests away its grace with inscrutable agency, saw its will tarnished in its prolonged absence. Erring in its newly created work, it conferred on that child as much its own as that of another. The blessing of deformity.
Okay.
Throughout our land, like a contagion.
That sounds like a Twitch chat concept.
Its accursed seeds germinating like the wounds that sprout upon the skirt.
It sounds like a channel point redeem. The blessing of deformity. Me when you bleed from your boobs.
The warm and golden caress of twilight invites me to
I'm just jealous that you could get that taken care of, Drew. Whereas I know that if I were bleeding from my boobs in America, that'd be the end of me.
Let the miracle cast open its black
Healthcare,
gates,
spellthcare.
so I might venture to where that terrible dream from which one never wakes awaits.
Sorry, I needed some lemonade. Some lemonade, even. Is that you wearing a true shirt, or did you write true on top of that? Either way, great emote. appropriate use of a riot emote. Thank you, Onion. Also, Onion, I don't know that I asked you how you're doing, but I hope you're doing well. Palace of the Embroideries! We've been brought to a new place! Let's go! We did. We caught our third weirdo. Oh, and Angel Mommy is here.
The full
nice
testimony
riots.
has been revealed to you, and the counterfigure of the witness has at last
counterfigure.
descended. The three great stone figures of the family have
I love that she
humbled
says
themselves
figure.
before us all. Raise your eyes as the dazzling beauty of the upper reaches of the city of the blessed name welcomes you.
We get to go uppies is what she's saying.
Let not doubt leave its vexatious mark upon you.
Let's go! Ooh. Shit, not dog. We're trying really hard not to say shit dog anymore. We made it through the little door. Cool. Although, shit, not dog. I still don't have any new abilities. Oh, there's an uppies. Okay, I was gonna say I don't have any new abilities, so I don't know how I'm gonna get uppies, but apparently we are. Let's go back to town. I didn't realize how much I was saying shit dog. I'm so grateful to Quill for telling me. That's a horrific thing to have just gotten stuck in my vocabulary. Like, where did that come from? Yeah, abilities bog. Yeah, we're still missing the ability to go on the yellow platforms. Can't even summon the fucking yellow platforms. I want to go do a sit right quick before we get lost in this whole... lost in the sauce. Oh, we're at ending time. No! No. No, we're not. We're going uppies. Rebelliously. Your vocab would kill a nun. It's not even the cussing that's bothering me, although I did just say cussing like I'm a church person. It's the shit dog as a phrase is so surfer dude. Like, I don't know. It's that's not the vibe. There are better ways to cuss, surely.
Unreachable and unfathomable have descended. Countless legends tell of the many secrets that
this
the
is our
heights have
merchant.
hidden and
Yeah,
laid
image
watch
maintenance.
over
I want to be a
seeming
cool
eternities.
shit talker. Yeah, we are talking from the upper... we're talking from two assholes, kind of, because we got downstairs guy and upstairs backpack guy. There's a lot of backpacks in this game.
Can it be the city that prostrates itself before so many parishioners?
So, like, somewhere in the void
beckoning
between
us
holes
to
is where
witness
we're
the birth
shopping.
of the
Which,
child
as
more
professional hole
gruesome.
finders, that checks out. See? Prostrate? What that word is.
What holiness cast your eyes upon our shop
A
window?
prostrate exam? That's really hard to say incorrectly. Ill-fated cord. Okay, increases resistance to... We can buy it. It's the only thing we've got. Sure.
We have no more items left.
You gotta pull the
But
prices from
you
somewhere?
never know what may turn
Hey!
up in these parts. Pray, come back later, penitent one.
Okay, so we actually had these guys on the map previously as a green dot. There it is. So I'm going to take off the green dot. We have not encountered any poison yet, which is what the green dot historically means. So we're just using it as butthole vendors. They get their own icon. Does anybody want to give me... Oh, that's just leaving. Does anybody want to give me a place to sit, please and thank you? Anybody? Any sitters? this is an annoying thing to navigate. Are we sure about that? Are we sure that's the way we want to do that? Okay. I guess maybe they're trying to make sure that you have all of the abilities before you get your ass in here. Uppies, bitch. Okay, left or right? Great question. That's locked, so thank you for answering that. What if we went right? Yeah. Yo! First try. Okay. So cool. There is another... I don't love that I know this, but I do know that there's another bile flask somewhere in the uppies. I don't know where. Thank fuck. So, and I think there are... You start with 2 and there are supposed to be 4 more. So we have 3 left to get. We were operating apparently on base levels of a lot of things and trying to do boss fights that way. And maybe that's why we failed at a lot of boss fights, but we're better now. Yeah, Bile Mommy works differently than Bile Boy. So we actually do have a Bile upgrade in place that we got before we got the 3rd bile flask. But there is a large like chalice situation in her Bile Mommy chambers where if you would like to voluntarily bleed out into a cup for her, she will accept that. I don't know what it does, but we've done that twice. So she has a good deal of our blood. We've confessed so much that we now have a bebe, a mini confessor, that floats near all of our sits now so that we can confess on the go. We have, like, the iPhone of confessions. We have an app now. So I do like that. Anyway, we have reached the end of stream time. Thank you to everybody for hanging out. I'm going to close out of this where are the bile flasks thing, because I don't actually really want to know anymore. I just wanted to get 1. And 1 is good. So let's see who the fuck is online. So many friends. Larksa's playing WoW. And I have not raided Larks. I haven't raided anybody in a while because I haven't been fucking online in a while. But let's go raid Larksa. I think she was planning to hit level 60 today, if I saw correctly on Twitter. Yeah, I'm excited. So if you missed it on Sunday, Chrono and I played World of Warcraft together, and it was chaotic, but so fun and very nostalgic for me, a former WoW player. And I got to do a lot of the back in my day, we walked uphill both ways in the snow kind of shit, and it was obnoxious. I don't think she's... I don't know if she's playing vanilla or... I don't know. Relapsed, yeah. To be fair, I'm only playing when we stream. So that's a great measure of self-control for somebody who formerly gave up a lot of her life for this. Okay, so we're gonna raid friend of the stream, Larksa. And we're also going to put up a raid message. So if you're subscribed, please enjoy the raid message. She's playing classic hardcore. Ooh, oh! Shit, not dog. Damn. Oh, I love her little outfit that she has on her VTube avatar. If you are not subscribed, we also have a raid message for you. And let's start the fucking raid. Raid Larksa. Okay, I may or may not be back tomorrow. Depends on if my brother and I end up doing DoorDash or not. But for sure, we'll be back on Thursday. And we'll be doing more Blasphemous too. We have a whole new part of the world to explore. And also a boss fight that I can go back to if I want to. I don't want to. But this was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I forgot my whole ass farewell. Some links if you want to hang out in the Discord or watch the YouTube shit. It would be appreciated. The WoW video is up now, so if you want to go see all the chaos that we caused, you may. But okay, I'm excited to go watch Larxa. Everybody please say hello to her and be kind and enjoy the rest of your day / evening. And I'll see you Thursday. Bye, I love you!